Have you given up on the prospect of owning your own holiday hideaway in a foreign country?
That's great.
Wow.
Well, don't give up just yet. In this area, you could own your very own mountain retreat for much less than a little log cabin in the Alps.
I like these stairs. I think they're a really nice feature.
Each of these dream properties could be yours for less than the price of a decent 4x4. So grab your lift passes, as today I'm taking you into uncharted territory. Today we're exploring a country that's just 3 hours flying time from the UK. 200 miles that way there's a coastline that rivals the Med, and here it's high mountains and lush valleys. It's a country that's bordered by Hungary, Bulgaria, Ukraine, Serbia, Moldova. Where am I? Come on, I'm spelling it out. We're in Romania. Now we're about to get house hunting, but before we go, let's get you in the know.
Romania is a country that's only recently opened its doors to foreign buyers. For 24 years, the country suffered under the reign of the communist leader Nicolae Ceausescu. In 1989, he was ousted as president and unceremoniously shot on Christmas Day. His death and the change in power has sparked a period of rapid change and development, which is still going strong. Huge investment in Romania's roads, railways, airports and energy is all taking place with one goal in mind: to join the EU in 2007. In fact, they're so committed they've even put a clock up in the capital so the locals can count down to decision day. Romania's got the lot if you're looking for a holiday home with a difference. There's the booming capital city of Bucharest, a stunning Black Sea coastline, and in the Prahova Valley there's some of the cheapest skiing in Europe.
I'm standing on the Carpathian mountain range, and over there we have Dracula country, or Transylvania as it's correctly known as, and down there we have the Prahova Valley. Now I'm only an hour and a half away from the capital of Bucharest, yet I'm surrounded by some of the most staggering and sensational scenery I've ever witnessed in the whole of Europe. Temperatures up here, well, they're in the jolly minus figures, and down in the valley they're a more palatable 20 degrees or so. But this area, like the climate, is a place of extreme contrasts.
It's the mix of an idyllic landscape and the road and rail links from the capital that's making Prahova Valley attractive to a lot of property investors. And one such couple panning for a bit of property gold in this mountainous region are Jackie and her American boyfriend Alan.
It was suggested to us that Romania was the kind of place we might like. We both like skiing, we both like the outdoors lifestyle. Prices are good here, so we've heard. So
yeah, I mean, it's an interesting culture. It's a place we've heard a lot of good things about, but we've never been to. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing a lot of good properties.
And to help Alan and Jackie make the right choice on their investment is our worldly property expert, Nigel Leck. He's a Rottweiler when it comes to buying and selling properties, and he loves to get his teeth stuck into a renovation.
It may be a big project, but you could really get your teeth into this one.
So we've got our property hunters, we've got our property expert. All we need now is a property, and first on the cards is this one in the town of Breza. This is one of the first places you'll get to as you rise up the valley on the road or the rail route from Bucharest. Our first property is a traditional built Romanian cube with plenty of roof space to expand. When you enter the first room on the right, there's a small conservatory and a large tile block which doubles up as a heater. Opposite is bedroom 1, and it looks like an entire forest when into the cladding of those walls. The kitchen leaves a lot to the imagination, but a small room off the back offers great scope to expand. The bathroom is basic, but the second bedroom is a good size and has a storeroom. Despite the rain, it's outside where this house really shines. The garden's over 2,800 square metres, and there's a garage and even a rabbit abattoir.
no, I like this a lot though. This is beautiful.
It's
warm.
They seem to have internet access, which is interesting.
It's not a bad sized room though.
They're wooden floors.
Yeah. You could paint
It's
them up,
good.
they'd be quite nice, wouldn't
Yes.
they? I think you might have to shrink if you want to use the bathroom.
People were shorter in 1975.
Pull this out as well.
Oh, and wildlife.
Hello, gorgeous. Ooh, it's a bit whiffy. Walk-in wardrobe, maybe. Because I'll need my glam frocks out here.
So, Nigel, what is so appealing about this property? Because it certainly isn't the climate.
You got to leave the weather alone. It's got nothing to do with it. This house has got everything. It's got potential. Look at the house itself. Only one story, but you got the roof.
What do you mean you've got the roof?
You can go up in that roof.
Oh, right, OK.
Come on.
Oh, wow. That's actually really cool.
I wonder what the current residents are into.
Oh, bless, there's tons of rabbits in here. They probably had dinner, that's what's so sad. Oh, hello. I must admit, I'm a bit weird about the whole boundaries thing.
You've got a huge plot already at the back there. So you've got loads of things to do with this house. You can make a really good house on a really good sized plot.
Do you know what you've done? Convinced me. Come on. Right, Jackie, I want to pull you back into the rooms because I think they're rather sensational.
OK.
Now, did you get excited when you saw this?
Honestly?
Honestly?
Not that excited, no.
Why?
I mean, there's nice features. I like the wood and I like, you know, the walls and the carvings, but I don't know, it just feels very dark to me.
And oppressive.
A little,
right, I'm not,
yeah.
there's no argument. It does feel rather drab in here. But that's because we have these, which are scrawled back like a folk singer's fringe.
It is.
Now imagine this. You take all this clutter down, you clear out all this heavy, dark, oppressive furniture, and you open it up. This here is the most beautiful room.
It is nice. I mean, the ceilings are good.
If this was decorated, I promise you, in a beautiful way, this would belong in the pages of a glossy interior magazine. it would. So I want you to be excited about this space.
OK.
Right, that talked about onwards. Come on.
OK, next.
There's a line here down these trees from the barn, and all that's yours. And when I say all, I mean 2,800 square metres. Interesting, isn't it? Come on, reaction on that one. What do you think?
Huge. Wow.
Huge. OK, last year, you could buy a square metre of ground here, 15 euros, a tenner, nothing. This year, 30 to 40 euros. Next year, it's going to be 50 to 100 euros. This land is going up.
Right, Jackie, into the next room.
Uh-huh.
I want you to ignore that. There's nothing dangerous in here at all because what we have in here is this lovely burner.
Yep.
Embrace the burner.
We like the burner.
Isn't it? It's a piece of art. It's a
is.
piece of sculpture. And kind of important because it's a sub-alpine climate here,
Right.
which means in the summer, it's a lovely summer. It's really hot. In the winter, not so pleasant, really, really cold, down to -4, 5,
So
6.
we need this.
So we need this.
Well, these guys here have got rabbits, but if you fancy going a bit big time, your neighbour's got a cow.
I fancy spit of steak.
Lots of Romanians in the Prahova Valley keep their own chickens, rabbits, horses, and even the odd cow. During communism, keeping your own livestock was a good way of supplementing a pretty meagre diet.
If this was at the foot of the Alps, you'd be looking round about £200,000, okay? Here, in Romania, this is on the market for a measly £37,000. Come on, they're practically giving it to you!
I guess it's good. No, it's got potential and the grounds, like you say, are beautiful, so...
So, hang on, so it's just managed to go from, like, OK to good for £37,000. I mean, you guys
Easily
are being
bought.
tough.
These two are playing their cards pretty close to their chests. Maybe they're holding back until they see what activities there are to do in the Prahova Valley.